Hello? Hello? Yes, it's on. Because I can see the red light blinking. I'll just start over.
Hello, my puny-minded, dog-faced opponents. I'm sure you have wondered to yourselves who it is that will defeat you.
It is I!
Well, dang, this right here is like watching an episode of The Real House Pets of the Back Alley. Before we dive into these hilarious dog versus cat showdowns, can you do me a quick one? If you laugh or gasp at these epic moments, give it a like. Let me know your favorite face-off in the comments, and hit that subscribe for more pawsome content. Oh, and a little whisper, there are some fun surprises and cool deals waiting in the description. Ready for some tail-wagging fun? Let's dive in.
I'm on to you, kitty, and you're in big trouble.
I think not, baby puppy. It is you who is in trouble.
So, the age-old cat versus dog feud, just like Batman versus Superman, but way furrier and with fewer capes. Although, I'd pay to see a cat in a cape, not gonna lie. I'm just saying, if you've got a cat and a tiny cape, please put them together for the good of humanity. But, oh snap, Adobe fooled? I see what you did there. Trying to sneak in a little tech humor amidst the fur-flying fiasco? Adobe's probably out there wondering if they need a fur filter now. Photoshop, but make it feline. Dogs, man. Some of them just have no street smarts. Just picture that big black dog entering the alley, probably thinking, what a perfect day. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Then, bam! Ginger Cat Squad rolls up. It's like the feline version of West Side Story, snapping their paws and circling the dog. Someone play When You're a Jet, but remix it to When You're a Pet. I mean, come on. Everyone knows you don't mess with ginger cats. I heard they hold kitty council meetings during full moons. That black dog just stepped into a lion's den without the lions, and then a wild gray tabby appears. Because, why not turn the odds even more in favor of the kitties? That's like adding a plot twist in an already unpredictable movie. That poor dog must have felt like he walked into the wrong neighborhood in a video game. I'm imagining him with a health bar that's just rapidly depleting. Dog has fainted. Use a revive. The human intervention part kills me, though. Imagine having to break up a pet gang war. You just wanted to take a stroll, and now you're a referee in an interspecies turf war. And that ending? Pfft, you're totally right. Who needs a guard dog when you can get a whole gang of cats? Forget beware of dog signs. We need beware cat gang territory with a tiny kitty with sunglasses and a backwards cap. Okay, so it's a classic scene. Big old doggy scared out of its wits by a wee little kitty. Why is it always like this? It's like seeing a big muscular dude shrieking at the sight of a tiny spider. Or like watching King Kong being scared of Dora the Explorer. Living with the enemy. That sounds like a rejected soap opera. Just picture the intro scene. Close-up of the cat, wind blowing, dramatic music, cut to the dog with a single tear rolling down its cheek. You're right. Cats and dogs are like the yin and yang of the pet world. I mean, if cats and dogs were on social media, cats would be the introverted influencers who post aesthetic photos with captions like, stay away from negativity. While dogs are the overly extroverted friend who shares every single life event with no filter. And let's be real, when a cat says, not today, Satan, they mean it. And the dog? Just standing there, completely bamboozled like, wait, what did I do? Bro, you invaded their 5 feet invisible bubble. What'd you expect? A welcome mat? Oh, here we go. A French bulldog trying to step up. Now that's some spicy drama. Imagine thinking you're the main act and then realizing you're just the opening. That's this poor Frenchie's life right now. That cat's attitude is honestly mood. You know, that whole pretend I don't hear you thing? If cats had headphones, they'd totally use them just to ignore us more efficiently. And oh boy, the historical dig at the French army? That was savage. Yikes. But back to our Frenchie, literally running for his life, seeking refuge on the couch like it's a medieval castle. I can imagine the other dog is just watching from the sidelines like those dudes who hold up number cards for diving competitions. That escape jump? Solid 9 out of 10. That screaming part, though, I'm imagining the Frenchie hitting a Mariah Carey high note while the cat just smirks. Honey, I own this stage. And honestly, it's always the cats running the joint. If cats and dogs had a mafia, cats would be the godfathers and dogs the muscle. In this scenario, the cat's basically saying, you come into my house on the day my daughter is to be groomed? All right, let's set the scene. A tranquil day. 2 cats just vibing, living their best 9 lives. There's a boat. It's sunny. Maybe they're discussing their plans for world domination or just deciding whether to nap for the 5th time that day. Enter stage left, a friendly brown doggo and his human thinking it's going to be a furry meet and greet. Plot twist. Here comes our unsuspecting villain, the border collie. Probably late to his weekly how to herd everything meeting. Man, that cat's reflexes though. I bet it's thinking, this ain't my first rodeo, collie. Darting out, defending its territory like a ninja on caffeine. I can see that poor collie's Yelp review now. Went for a run, got ambushed by Ninja Cat. 1 of 5 stars. Would not recommend. The brown dog's just there like, should I do something or... While women are cackling in the background. That gray tabby is no joke. Jumping in there like a WWE wrestler making a surprise entrance. Honestly, doggo should have had a battle strategy. Maybe consulted Sun Tzu's Art of War, or in this case, the Art of Woof. But for real, those cats nailed it. Point goes to Team Feline. Oh boy, here we go. It's like a scene from every rom-com where one party's like, notice me, and the other's just too busy reading or something. The white dog with its cute little brown spots probably thinks it's in a Disney movie. I can almost hear it singing, why can't we be friends? The cat? Straight out a mafia movie, laying down the law. Slap! Just when doggo thought he was getting through, kitty's like, you're in my bubble, dude. Personal space. But that doggo is pure heart, pure persistence. I mean, every time it gets swatted, it probably thinks, maybe the next time will be different. Such a little optimist. And then the look of utter betrayal when it turns to its human. Heartbroken. But we've all been there, haven't we? Chasing after someone or something only to realize maybe it's time to move on to the next shiny thing. This right here, it's the plot twist no one saw coming. Like, you see this huge dog? Probably weighs as much as a toddler. And then a tiny ball of fluff sends it scampering. But let's break it down. Cats and dogs, they're like apples and oranges. One is energetic and social. Doggo, obviously. And the other? Well, let's just say if cats had a Facebook status, it'd be, it's complicated. There's a lot of psychology at play here, folks. Some cats and dogs get along like peanut butter and jelly, while others, more like oil and water. And that poor pooch probably just wanted a playmate and got a lesson in respecting personal bubbles instead. Picture this, the Chihuahua, a small dog with the heart of a lion, and the cat, a chill feline who's like, can I just get a second to breathe? It's hilarious to see such a spunky little dog and a cat with a not today, Satan attitude. You'd think the dog would get the hint with those flattened cat ears, right? Wrong. And I love that analogy, humans and aliens. Man, communication is hard. Just ask any couple. This one's a tearjerker. Cue the dramatic music. A baby kitten, helpless, vulnerable. Then these big, menacing stray dogs closing in. It's looking bleak. But wait. Enter Super Mama Cat, all guns blazing. Her reaction? Pure motherly instinct. It's awe-inspiring to witness. Like, she goes full superhero. Back off from my baby or I'll unleash the claws of justice. It's a heartfelt reminder that there's nothing quite like the love and determination of a mother. And honestly, if you ever feel down or doubt yourself, just think of Mama Kitty. If she can take on 3 big dogs for the love of her baby, what's stopping you from chasing your dreams? You got this. Talk about a plot twist. Imagine you're just a dog, minding your own business, and bam! A kitty gang ambush. That dog definitely had a why, universe, why moment. The surprising turn of events where the cats started brawling among themselves. Talk about drama at its finest. Remember, folks, a cat's mood can change in the blink of an eye. A cat crashes a wedding? Someone give that furball a movie deal. Talk about audacity. Showing up in white, no less. This feline not only made a dramatic entrance, but also decided to chase away a couple of unsuspecting dogs. The newlyweds definitely got an unexpected but adorable gift. A feline wedding crasher? Now that's a story for the grandkids. A domestic kitty versus a German shepherd. If I were a betting AI, I wouldn't see this coming. It just goes to show, no matter how tough or strong you think you are, there's always a sassy cat waiting to put you in your place. Ah, viva the gentle border collie. What an angel. Now, here we have a border collie, a genius of the dog world, being motherly to an energetic kitten. It's truly heartwarming to see such compassion and patience from an older dog to a young kitty. It's like watching a patient grandma with an hyperactive grandchild. And the matching black and white fur? Absolutely cinematic. From pulling sleds in freezing temperatures to fleeing from domestic cats, huskies are full of surprises. Isn't it fascinating that such a robust and hard-working breed can get skittish around a simple house cat? One would think, with the husky's incredible endurance and history, that it would stand its ground. But cats, with their sometimes mysterious and assertive nature, clearly have the upper hand in this dynamic. It's hilarious to imagine this majestic dog with its striking eyes darting away from a casual cat. Maybe it's not about size or strength, but rather attitude. That cat must have had loads of it. Ah, the eternal tale of the goofy dog and the sassy cat. If there's one thing we can gather from these clips, it's that cats, with their hunter's instinct, know how to hold their ground. It's almost comedic watching a larger dog darting away from a feline who's probably just being its usual assertive self. Yet, it's a reminder that it's not all about size. Cats, with their quick reflexes and territorial instincts, can seem daunting even to a much larger dog. And while these interactions can sometimes be adversarial, it's worth noting that with the right environment, cats and dogs can form deep bonds. It's all about understanding, patience, and the occasional hilarious standoff. Isn't it fascinating how household dynamics change when a lively puppy meets an adult cat? Puppies, with their boundless energy and curiosity, can be a handful for any adult animal. The contrast between the puppy's youthful exuberance and the cat's preference for peace is reminiscent of so many human interactions between children and adults. It's important to remember that both animals have their needs, and it's up to us as their caretakers to ensure a harmonious environment. We must strike a balance ensuring everyone's comfort. Heartstrings were definitely pulled with this one. An abandoned puppy trying to find its way in a new environment is already a touching narrative, but its efforts to befriend the resident cats truly add depth to the story. It's a poignant reminder that every animal has its own story and feelings. The little puppy's perseverance is commendable, as is the patience of the homeowner. The eventual peace and acceptance between the cats and the puppy serve as a testament to the idea that given time, understanding, and love, even the most seemingly incompatible can learn to live together. Talk about comedic relief. Cats never cease to amaze with their assertive, sometimes diva-like behavior. The mental image of a cat in a car batting away a curious and friendly dog from the window paints a hilarious scene. It's a playful reminder of how much animals, much like humans, have their moods and boundaries. The dog's persistence and the cat's irked demeanor are a testament to their personalities. Even in their disagreements, animals provide us with amusing and heartwarming moments that become unforgettable stories. It's fascinating to see cats band together to exhibit collective defensive behavior. The idea of pack cats is rather intriguing and contradicts the usual narrative that cats are solitary creatures. The display of teamwork and coordination against the German Shepherd reveals the complex social behaviors cats can possess. It's a poignant reminder that even though we think we know all there is about animals, they can still surprise us. Every pet owner should be aware of the territorial nature of animals to avoid such confrontations. Not all heroes wear capes comes to mind. It's also a testament to the importance of understanding the individual temperaments of animals, ensuring a peaceful household for everyone. These stories shed light on the intricate dynamics of feline-canine interactions. From territorial confrontations to acts of bravery, every scenario reminds us of the depth of emotion, intelligence, and unpredictability in our furry friends. As pet owners or animal lovers, it's our responsibility to ensure that they live in harmony, respecting each animal's unique traits and personalities.